are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Hi y'all, so I just finished doing my hair, so I was like, let's do like a quick little makeup tutorial. Why not? So clearly y'all can see I am barefaced, and we're gonna get straight into it. And y'all know I'm gonna start off with the brows because ew, like, yeah, we're gonna correct them. Yeah, so I ran out of primer. I need to go make a shopping real bad, but we're gonna just try and do this makeup look off of what I have. So instead of using my normal primer, I'm just going to use my Snell 96, and I'm gonna let it dry into my skin. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this does with makeup. I don't really like, typically I pat this into my face when I do my face routine, so I'm like, I don't know, but hopefully it gives me like some type of glow that I like. I don't typically like rub this and kind of go like this. But I'm gonna let that sit in my skin for like maybe 10-15 seconds. Okay, and next I'm just going to brush my brows up. I always do it, just kind of get them up because they're a little thick. Like my brows are thick, so I need them to really be good. And it's gonna be real simple step next. I'm just going to go in with my concealer from Tarte, and I'll leave everything I use in the description. And I just go at the end just to kind of correct the answer because that always seems to not match. So yeah, we're just gonna put a little at the end, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender real quick and kind of pat that in just to make them, so I can kind of make them on my own in a way. And you can tap a little bit onto the brow. Okay. Ooh. Okay, then you're gonna go back in with that same spoolie, and you're just going to kind of brush them out again, and it kind of gives you a little bit more shape. So then I go in with like any black eyeshadow in an angle brush, which I think this is an immersive angle brush, I'm not too sure, but it just has to be an angle brush, and you can use any eyeshadow that you want. You don't necessarily have to use a brow pencil, and just go in and line your brows to your desired look. I always start at the bottom and kind of go on the top and start filling it in. It really helps. You can give yourself a little bump. One brow is done. That's as much as I'm gonna fill in my brows. You can fill it into whatever desire you want. Yeah, like I said, you're just gonna go with the next one, and you're gonna kind of follow the same thing. I always start at the bottom. It always seems to be easier to form the top when I start at the bottom. I don't know, it could be a me thing, but I would just recommend maybe starting at the bottom. And this is like an old makeup palette that I got from Walmart when I first started doing makeup when I was like a teenager. So I've had this palette forever, and I've done this method for a really long time. I do like to use a brow pencil, but when I do run out and I find myself having to go get more brow pencils, I just revert back to the eyeshadow. It's gonna do the same exact thing. It's the way you apply it, not what you use, hon. Okay, and now both of my brows are done to the desired look that I want. So next I'm gonna go in again with my Tarte concealer, and if I can find it, I don't go right under it, but kind of a little away from it. Just outline the bottom of my eyebrow, because I'm gonna go in with a more precise brush and really get right into it. Okay. And then I just go in with like a super flat brush and really go up into it and get that desired look that I want. You can go as fast or slow as you want to with this. If you are a beginner, I do recommend going slow because it'll be a lot easier to kind of mess up. But like, who are you rushing for? Take your time. that's just how it looks on one side, and then I'm gonna do the other side. And then I kind of just line it just to make sure they're even. And then you're gonna take the Tarte, or you can go with your foundation. Sometimes I like the Tarte better. And you can just go over the top just like you did the bottom. You don't have to use too much concealer, but just line it a little bit so that you can go back in with your flat brush and get it more precise. And same with the top, go as slow or as fast as you feel like you need to. Nobody is rushing you. Honestly, when you do it at your own pace, you get the best results. Just do what you can, babe. And I kind of like to blend it into the middle so it's not as prominent. It's going to be an easy blend because you didn't put a lot of concealer on. So once you've concealed both, it'll kind of look like that. And now that I'm done lining them, I go in with this little fluffy eyeshadow brush. I think I got this from Shein, and I just go out and kind of blend it very easily. Want to make sure that concealer is even on your face and blended, and you see how the brow is coming out so nice, and it's not too thick, not too blocky. Just you kind of want to get some of it into the brow just to give you that great look. I don't hear my brother in the background doing the interview, but once we blended it out and our eyebrows are done, I always go in with my brow setter from Benefit, and it really gives me the long-lasting brows that last all day. So you kind of just want to go through your brow and let it set. Yeah, this is amazing because it honestly, although you use eyeshadow and eyeshadow rubs off easily, it will make your brows stay all day, and I love that. Yeah. So that's exactly what we're gonna do with the brows. Okay, and now that I'm done with the brows, I'm gonna go into my face. I'm almost out, but I'm gonna get some more when I run on my makeup runs. But this little tinted moisturizer gives you the full coverage you need without it feeling cakey. So I definitely recommend using it. It literally is skin realistic. So, and it gives skin, trust, it gives skin. So I just use 2 lines on both sides. You don't have to use this much. Sometimes I don't use this much. But because I really want to give a real makeup look today, we're gonna use a lot. And I go in with this little flat brush, foundation brush, and I go in and pat that into my skin. Patting is key. If you pat all your makeup into your face, it's going to look so much better. And you're gonna keep patting that. You don't want to pat too much under the eyes since you are going to put concealer. That is something I don't necessarily do. But yeah, you just want to pat it into your skin. And it's going to make all of that concealer kind of disappear at the top. And kind of go over it just a little bit. But just keep patting until you feel like it's really into your skin. But do y'all see that? Do you see the blend? The blend is so nice on this. It really gives me that glow. I could wear this by itself if I wanted to. it just gives me what I need. Okay, and now that that's blended into our skin, I'm gonna go in with my contour, which I use Juvia's Place Concealer in J8, I believe. Yeah, J8, and I'm just going to put it on my nose. If you see my other videos, I really love a good nose contour because my nose is big and I want to make it as small as possible. And then you're just gonna go with your cheekbones. And I always put it a little bit above my cheekbones just to give me the feel that I want. And I kind of put a little bit up here. And I'm going to go in with my True Complexion contour palette, and I'm going to use this. I've had this ever since I started makeup, so it truly is worth the price. I don't even know how much it is. I haven't bought another one. Okay, and with the contour, you're just going to take it and kind of pat it in, and you're going to pat that into your skin. Like, when I say patting is the best thing you can do, patting is the best. Like, it will make everything blend exactly how you want it. Even if you're not that good at makeup, patting really will get you far. Like, it truly will. Just pat it into your skin, into your cheekbone. And did I say I'm using an angle brush for this? My bad. If I didn't, I'm gonna pat that in. I like a little bronzy look. Like, I don't like to look too bad contoured. So that's just what I do for my contour on my cheekbone. Okay, now I'm gonna go into my nose contour, and I use like this little fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I take that same contour and I start blending upwards. You want to make sure that you get the brow, the contour in my pad into your brow, because that will give you the best like contour look of your nose. Like, you can already see that my nose is starting to snatch and look smaller, so you really want to blend that upward. And like I said, take your time with all of these steps. Like, you are in no rush, babe. Just take your time. Okay, y'all see the nose. Get into it. Like, blend, blend, blend. I really love a good contour. Like, that's my favorite part of makeup, besides highlighter maybe. But contouring my face, like my nose especially, it brings me peace. Okay, so now I'm going to go on with my blush, and I'm going to use Juvia's palette, the berries, Juvia berries, yeah. And I'm going to take this pink up here. As you can see, it's very much used. I love to use this as a blush, and you're just going to put it right above where you put that contour. And I love a good pink blush look, so you can do this as aggressive as you want. It's really up to you, but I like to look really pink in that area, so I kind of use a lot of the pink to really brighten up like my cheek area. So yeah. That's about as much as I put on there. Like, you can put more or you can put less. The blush part is really up to you and how you feel comfortable and what you want to do. Okay, and then you're going to go back in with your Tarte, and you're going to start your concealer, which I always do the first line all the way down, and I take it and I kind of fluff it out just a little bit, and then a little under the eye. I do a mark like this, and the same exact for the other side. Line all the way down, kind of fluff it out. And you're gonna put mine right on your nose. I gotta mess that up a little bit. And I don't put too much on my forehead or too much on my cheek. I know a lot of people who put a lot, but I'm like, I can't do that. I just never put like how it comes out ever. And when I first start doing my concealer, I do start off with my brush and kind of start to pat that in. can really just get that exactly where I need it. So I just start going in and really blending under. So a brush, it's really up to you what you like to do. I like to go in with my brush and my beauty blender, especially for my nose. Every time I do a brush, it just never does like what I needed to do. And you can kind of get some of that on the top of your eyelid. Kind of really blend those out. And then like how I like to do it, I just go on my beauty blender and kind of blend that so tiny, like it starts to look a lot better. Just blend everything out. Yeah, I like that a lot better. And then with my nose, just go with my beauty blender and make sure I blend that up into my forehead. And I'm just going to go back in with my contour and kind of fix it up to where I like it. So that's the good thing about contour. You can always go back in and fix what you feel like you need to fix. I'm just gonna kind of pat that where I need it to be patted. Yeah, so now we're done with like the base of my face, and now we're gonna start setting. And for my setting, I'll use Fenty Banana for the first part of my setting that I do, and I just go in with like a little setting puff and I really press it into underneath my eyes, literally every area that I basically put concealer on. I'm just gonna go into and kind of set. And you're gonna see that you're not as like wet and dewy looking, and it's really gonna mattify your face, and I love that. So you mattify it, I get a little bit into the brow, just to kind of blend that little crease on right there. Okay, and after I'm done with the setting powder, I just kind of go in and kind of wipe it out with my big fluffy brush. Just gonna dust that powder off of you. It shouldn't be too much on because you did set a lot of it into the face. So just gonna get like residue off. Okay, next I go with my handy dandy Airspun translucent powder. I've been using this since I've started makeup, and it just gives me that extra setting that I need. So I only do this underneath my eyes. I don't do it like my entire face, and it's really like a baking, so you don't have to press that hard into your skin. It's really like a baking thing that's happening. And I don't like to bake for too long, so you can just start dusting that bake away from your face. It's going to look so good. And you start dusting that bake away. And I love this part because besides my lip looking really pale, it really mattifies my face and makes my skin look amazing. Like, not as, I don't know what to say. Next we're gonna go into the highlight. I'm gonna use the same highlight from the contour brush today, And you're just gonna, I always start in the nose, and I use this little really fluffy brush, like a small version of the big one, and kind of fan it onto my nose. You see, I'll just give it a pop. Yeah, we love that. And I just press it into my cheeks, right above that blush. Just press it in. And I always do a little bit above my eyebrow. Like, it doesn't have to be a lot. I just do a little bit. And then I do right above my lip. So, and if you just ever feel like you need more, put more on. Like, you can be as highlighted as you want. Who's gonna tell you no? And that's my highlight. So next I'm gonna go into how I do my lashes. So I got these lashes from Shein. It doesn't matter whatever lashes you want, but literally you're just going to need some lash glue and your lashes with some mascara. And this is my absolutely, like, became one of my faves for lashes with mascara, the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. It just really makes my bottom lashes pop a lot, as well as my top, and I love that for myself. So you're just gonna want to put a little bit of lashes, a little bit of mascara on, so your lashes can blend in with your actual lashes. And y'all see how, like, that made it pop? Like, I could really wear this with no lashes and feel comfortable, and that's only one coat. So, like, imagine if I kept putting coats on. I love it. I truly do. Okay, and you're just gonna keep putting your lashes, and I'm gonna go back over here just a tad, put some on, some more on, and then we're gonna go into putting the actual lashes on. Take your lash, and you're going to take your lash glue, and you're just gonna put it on the inside like this. It's gonna look like that, and you're gonna want to let it dry a tad bit. And you can do both of them at the same time, or you can go one by one, but I'm gonna do both of them just because I'm getting to put my lashes on. And you just want to let both of them kind of dry on a tad bit. Yeah. So you're gonna let that dry a little, and this glue goes clear, and this is the Super Strong Cold Clear Glue by IMB, if you wanted to put that. For me, just to get a longer hold, what I do is kind of put some of the lash glue on my lash line. So I just kind of go in and literally, like, tap it on there, especially in the corner, because my eyes always tend to water. So you can do one at a time, or you can do both. But you kind of just want to let it dry a little bit, and you want to try to avoid getting it on your actual lashes. It's okay if you do, because I've done it multiple times where I have, but you really just want to get it to as close to your lash line as possible. I would definitely recommend putting it in the corners just so you can get that extra. This glue will kind of go, it would do the same with the lashes. It's gonna go clear, so it's gonna be really easy to just pop it on almost, especially being that you have it at the lash line. It's gonna be like it's glued there. And I most definitely recommend Shein lashes, or Shein, however y'all say it. These lashes are bomb. Like, bro, I used to get my lashes from, like, the beauty supply store or Amazon a lot. But do you see how easy that lash went on? When you put it at the actual lash line, it just kind of sticks there, and you just want to press between the lash and your actual lash, and the other one is on just like that. And that's how easy it is to put your lashes on. Okay, and next we're gonna do lips and then setting spray, because we gotta set this face, babe. We gotta set it so it looks amazing. This is what I do for my lips, because I don't really like using lip liners that much. You can use eyeshadow powder. Like, eyeshadow literally will get you anywhere. So I'm just gonna take like this darker one from Juvia's Place, the Chocolates palette, and line my lips. It's very easy, simple. Just line your lips to your desire, how you like them lined. You're done lining your lips, you're just gonna want to go with any lip gloss that you like, or lipstick, it's whatever to you. I am obsessed with these. Obsessed, especially this. I think this is Superstar, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Supermodel, but I love the way it just feels. So I love pink and brown. Like, that will forever be my combo. That just feels so bright on my lips. But look at that, like, look at that gloss. This isn't even, I love it. Yeah, it feels so amazing on your lips too. So I definitely recommend getting it. And look at that, you're all done. Now I ran out of my Morphe setting spray, so I'm gonna go in with this Milani one from Walmart. Very easy, accessible. Just gonna go in. And now we're all done, babes. You just want to let that setting spray kind of dry, and yeah, we're done.